It's done, man. She's a big girl. Thank you so much.
It's a long season.
It was a long season.
Alright y'all, welcome back to A Hunt Because I'm Hungry. This last season I was lucky enough to draw a cow elk tag here for Kansas, and I kind of thought starting off that it was going to be easy, sort of easy, because I was pretty good at pinpointing where the elk were the past couple of years that I've hunted here. And yeah, boy did it take a turn for the most brutal, I guess, chase, if you want to call it, that I've probably ever done. Between it being tough trying to get on an elk and tough trying to get on a good deer this year, trying to manage both of them this year, it took its toll on me. And yeah, it was just one hell of a process, but I wouldn't trade it for anything, the way everything worked out at the end. But lucky enough to draw that tag and lucky enough to capitalize on it, and you'll see here soon in the video just kind of how draining this whole process was, and how it could have easily been done right off the bat, but it took a long time. So that being said, I'm not going to keep dragging it on, but I hope y'all enjoy this video. It's going to be a little bit of a long one, but just hang tight and hopefully you like it.
Set up and we're walking out here to scout this little low-lying field. It's surrounded by thick cover and sunflowers and everything, so trying to come in here, sneak up to this tree edge right here, and what kind of glass over here. Came in here 2 nights ago, and I had a cow come within probably 40 or 50 yards from me. It would have been no problem, but of course, that's before season. We all know everything changes as soon as the season opens up. So we're gonna go ahead and watch the rest of it tonight, and hopefully come up with a game plan in the morning.
Alright, well, it's opening morning elk 2024. Super excited. Drew my cow tag and went out scouting last night. Didn't see a whole lot, but on the way back we saw a bunch of elk crossing the road and stuff at night in an area that we can't hunt, but I'm pretty positive I have a pretty good understanding of where these elk will be this morning. So I think we're gonna walk into their bedding area and into the woods and everything. So we got a while to fill this tag, but I'm pretty optimistic that we can get it done this weekend. So I'm excited to get in there. First time ever hunting elk. Last 2 years I spent filming, and this time I'm on this side of the camera with a bow. So pretty excited. I'm ready to get this going. Alright, well, time has finally come when the sun's starting to come up, so we're gonna ease our way in through here. We're gonna try to walk and get close to the bedding areas in there, and hopefully we catch something moving at first light. So let's get it going.
flash sign looked like they were through here last night. So, just taking it nice and slow, easing up through this. I can't imagine they're bedded too far from here. They should be coming up and coming out to come eat this morning. But, this corn's tall. It's hard to see through, and it's loud when you walk through it, so trying to stay as quiet as we can and go nice and slow. I'm not trying to rush anything. We'll just take our time. Hopefully we see something. Shoulder kind of gave out a little bit and I flinched and she saw it and she ran off, but she stopped because our wind changed directions and started blowing right at her, and she started to peel off, so she kind of already had an idea something or someone was there. But I'm not too worried about it. It's super awesome to draw back on an elk for the first time ever.
12 yards.
12 yards. Would have been great to have actually shot her. She was a big cow, but never would have had it on film though, because I had a tiny window to shoot through, so I'm really not that worried about it. There's plenty in the area, so hopefully we'll get on another one here in the next hour or two. So just stick with us.
Now, little did I know that this was going to be the start of a long, grueling chase. It was the only encounter that I had with a cow elk until mid to late October, and I obviously couldn't seal the deal on that either. And if I had had a bull tag, I would have been in shooting range of probably 10 to 15 different bulls throughout the rest of the season, as you'll see a little bit later on. But this became such a grueling hunt from this time on. It was hot. I put on miles and miles throughout the whole season, just walking, trying to get in different areas. The area that we were hunting, there was a lot of areas that were closed where I knew the elk were and I knew the cows would be, but we just couldn't hunt it. And it made for a very, very difficult hunting season for elk. It confined us as the hunters to such a small area, and as we all know, elk are very, I would say, migratory type animals that will move and move and move throughout the such a large area of land, so it's very hard to kind of pinpoint exactly where they'll be, especially when you get a lot of hunting pressure there. And throughout the next month or so, everyone flooded into this area, and it made it impossible to get close to a cow.
So we've been walking this bottom, and there's lots of elk sign down here, lots of beds. Unfortunately, being in the woods, the wind tends to swirl a lot, so I'm kind of waiting for the wind to pick up and move in the right direction before I start going any further. But we're just gonna keep walking this creek edge and this field edge until we get to one of their good bedding areas that I know of, and hopefully we'll be able to get our eyes on a cow. I got one of my buddies, he's got a bull tag, and he's a little bit further north, so I'm hoping that if he sees a cow, he'll let me know, and if I see a bull somewhere around here, I'll let him know. But elk hunting's a team sport, and you definitely can't do this on your own. It's too difficult to cover that much ground, especially when it's a place like Kansas where it's actual hill country. So we're just taking it slow, walking through here, and hoping to get eyes on, but we'll see where it goes from here. Well, we're heading back out this morning. He wasn't very big, but he's a nice bull nonetheless. Alright, well, we're back again, and we didn't have any luck this morning. We did a lot of walking around. We did see that nice little 5x5, but I've seen a bunch of cows down here past years, so I'm hoping that they'll still be around. Now we can get a shot, because it's a lot of walking, but I love it, and just excited to go elk hunting again. So we'll get after it and see if we can't get it done this evening. Right now, I'm just trying to get an idea of where she's actually headed. That's a big bull. Sounds like there's something else in there with him. Can't tell. That other one's still staring. Dude. Absolutely insane. That's 5 bulls now. Holy hell, he's nice too. Alright, well, that'll wrap it up for tonight. Ended up seeing 5 bulls. Didn't see a cow. Thought we did, but we didn't. Seems to be the theme this year. Figures that I don't have a bull tag, and I'm going to see all the bulls, so I don't know. We're just going to have to keep grinding it out. See if we can get us on a cow here soon. Probably take a little bit of a break, wait for the rut to really start kicking, and have the bulls push them around just a little bit more. Once they start bugling, now that'll at least give me a location on where the cows will be at, or somewhere in that vicinity. So thought for sure tonight we were gonna get it done, but it's always next time. So catch y'all later. Well, here we go again. Well, we're back at it again today. Well, we're out here for attempt 378,000. Well, we're pretty much starting from scratch today. Well, that took forever. I walked around here for my afternoon hunt. I'm still trying to find a cow. I walked through some of their tall prairie grass that I've seen them bed in a lot. And there were beds everywhere. And then there was a couple giant rubs from bulls. So I walked into the woods here. And I had just got done plotting a point, putting a pin on the map. And all I see is horns, well, antlers, over there in the bushes, right under some cedars. It was I believe it was a 5x5. It may have been a 6x6. But of course I walked up. He's only 37 yards away. And he was just laying there. He'd been laying there for probably, well, I was on my knees here for a while. Probably about 30, 40 minutes. Just watching. Still kind of watching him walk away. The wind is perfect. He had no idea I was even here. I had a doe come in, and the doe was actually checking him out and seeing where he was, and she didn't care. She just kind of meandered around here for about 20 minutes. Then she slowly walked off. But he finally got up and left. So I'm gonna wait about 5 more minutes to let him kind of get out of sight. I'm gonna start edging up there. Hopefully there's a cow up there. Well, as soon as I got done kind of talking about the bull that was bedded down, he walked off, and then he came back with 2 spikes, and then there was a 5x5 that tried to run him off. The bigger one was definitely punked down by the smaller one. The smaller one was definitely very aggressive, came in with his ears back. So they all pushed up on that ridge right behind me now. 4 bulls, 35 yards this time, maybe even less. The spike was definitely about 20 yards from me. I couldn't move, so I couldn't really film it very well, or focus it, or really get a whole lot. So it's definitely going to be pretty choppy, but I'm literally just sitting on a trail, walking in, my legs fell asleep. So I was kind of worried that he was going to push him over right at me and I was going to have to get up with my leg asleep. That would have been hell. But we're going to try to push in here real quiet. The wind died down, so it's going to be harder to walk. But now that the balls are out of the way, I'm hoping there's a cow in here somewhere that I can find. Just gotta be patient.
Alright, if you made it this far, you know last night was a pretty good night. Seeing some bulls, but still looking for cows. Got a tip from a couple people that there's been cows over in this area. So they said they saw 11 last night, and then the last 2 nights they've seen cows. Go away, B. And so I'm gonna give this a shot. Hopefully the wind stays right, and hopefully they didn't move too far. But there's some ag fields over here that they finally cut, so hopefully they're just sitting there browsing and they don't want to leave the area. So we're gonna walk in here. We're gonna hopefully have some success. Stay along for the ride.
I was sitting here probably about an hour ago, and the wind was kind of changing. And I thought to myself, just move to the other side of this. And if I had, I would have had a 15-yard shot. Had a cow. I finally see a cow again. That's the first cow since I've been hunting for elk that I've seen since opening hour. She was getting pushed hard by a bull. The stress level, because everything closes back up again from being able to hunt tomorrow. It's really starting to take a toll. I knew I should have just brought the damn rifle out. Oh well. Hopefully I'll have another shot. Probably not tonight though. Well, we've basically run out of time to hunt this elk. Got about 30-45 minutes left that I can hunt today. Halloween. I only had a couple hours to come out this morning. Definitely put a lot of hard work in to try to get this done. been real difficult this year. But it's not the complete end of my opportunity to get an elk, but we'll just have to go off the reservation and hopefully these elk will be on some private property and we'll be able to get some permission from the farmer around here. It's been tough. They're just not where they usually are. It's just too much pressure going on. And yeah, it's just been tough. Figured I'd come in here and overlook this bottom. We had real bad wind the last 3 days and pretty good hard rain and hard storms come through yesterday. So I figured they'd be up and moving around. I haven't even seen a deer, which is surprising. I had perfect wind. I'm overlooking this bottom. Wind's coming right up into my face, pushing out. I just have no clue where a huntable elk is right now. It's kind of tough. It's pretty chilly this morning. It's only 40 degrees with about a 16-mile-an-hour wind. Can't keep my eyes from watering. But I'll sit here a little bit longer. And I gotta go to my son's Halloween party at his school, so never know. Something might pop out. But you can't kill him if you don't try. So that's why we're out here. But who knows? Hopefully we'll fill this tag this year.
So since I only drew a October tag for Kansas, it meant that I could only hunt on the reservation with a bow or a gun during the month of October, and anything else after that I would have until basically November and December, where I could bow hunt off the reservation, but I'd have to get private property permission to go there and hunt the elk. But with it coming up on the rut for deer season, I chose to kind of wait and put the elk tag aside for now and pursue a deer, which is a whole other story to get in on. And I ended up waiting until after the first of the year, and it meant from January 1st to I think it's March 15th is the season for rifle off the reservation, where I could hunt on private property and the surrounding area in Unit 2. So that's what I chose to do. And lucky for me, I had a good friend who had about 10 acres right off the reservation, and the elk loved to frequent his area. So as you'll see, things worked out better than I'd ever anticipated.
Good. All right. Well, we're back at it for elk again, and it's like mid-January right now, but we've got from January to about March 15th to get it done out here for my cow. And I'm on my good buddy's property. He's got about 10 acres just off the reservation, but this is what's only open right now. It is off the reservation to hunt. And when we got here, we already saw a couple elk out in the distance. So we're gonna try to make a move, and I hope that there's a cow out there, not just a bull. But we're gonna walk up, try to sneak past this old barn over here. Hopefully we can make something happen tonight.
So we made the move up to the corner of his property where we had originally seen the 2 elk run off when we first got there. We sat there until about 15 minutes before dark, and all we saw were a doe and a pretty nice, I guess he was a 10-point. I didn't really pay too much attention to him. It was not deer season, so we were focused on elk, but it was cool to see a nice buck make it through the season. But anyway, we decided to then move with about 15 minutes left of light back to the trucks so we could drive around, see if we could find any elk, and then hopefully get permission for the following day on their property. But instead of that happening, on our way back to the trucks, there she was, standing on the reservation side of the road, and all we had to do was get her across the road.
God damn, this thing's freezing up.
So as you can see, I'm starting to get a little bit desperate now at this point, and with time running out and us only having about, I'd say at this point, probably 7 or 8 more minutes of shooting light to get her across the road. All we had to do was get her to cross, and we tried to throw out some desperation calf in distress calls, some cow mews to hopefully entice her to come over across the road. She was probably only 100 yards at this point away, but I couldn't shoot because she wasn't on the private side of the road on my buddy's property. So essentially I had to wait until she crossed the road and got far enough away from the road to where I could shoot without shooting at the road or being too close to the road. So it felt like it took forever, and it felt like it was never going to happen, but with about 2 minutes left of shooting legal light, it finally happened.
want to talk about minutes, players. Minutes to spare. Let's walk back and give her some time. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, I'm talking like minutes to spare.
That's a good cow right there.
Oh, that's a mighty fine cow. Oh man, dude. Yes. Oh man.
But now what?
This thing has driven me insane. This has driven me insane. And it's finally done.
She can't hurt you anymore.
She's big, man.
Dude, yeah, that's a big cow.
That's a big cow.
Like when she like got up and was like walking over, I was like, yeah, that ain't no calf. No yearling either.
Yep. Oh my God, dude.
That's a good elk.
It's done, man. She's big. She's a big girl. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is one of those things you just never think is going to happen, especially after all the hell we went through trying to make it happen.
It's a long season.
It was a long season. It's mid-January. It's January 17th.
Yep.
It's unreal. It's absolutely unreal. It's so unreal that it just kind of feels wrong.
Yeah.
Hunting this late, you know? It's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Can't thank you enough, Ternez, for joining me on this. You started the first day and you end the last day with me. This is cool. This is cool. Thanks, man.
Anytime.
Time for the work to start.
Yep.
Let's get to work.
Well, for those of you who stuck this out and made it all the way to the end of the video, I truly appreciate it. This hunt truly has humbled me in the sport of hunting, and definitely showed me a lot more about myself and kind of the good, the bad, and the ugly. So it taught me a lot. It showed me that I had such good friends that I could count on. I had a lot of help this year, and this tag was truly one of the hard ones to get, but man, did it turn into a blessing. And a couple people I want to mention is Casey Turnez and my buddy John Tackett. Truly blessed for their help this year, and of course thankful for Chris Sykes for coming out and helping me load her up in the back of the truck to cap it all off. So again, thank y'all for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll have more content coming to you soon. And I definitely look forward to my move coming up to Pennsylvania here next month, actually. And yeah, some more content coming up from there, and from New York, and maybe a little bit of Ohio here in the near future. So thanks again. We'll see y'all later.